Hello, everyone. Welcome to General Psychology, PSY 2012. This is Dr. Rivera. All right, in this video, I want to talk quickly about the orientation assignments. Remember that you have to complete the orientation assignments in order to be counted as present. And this is especially important if you end up dropping the course, especially early on, because it will count as you haven't attended the course. Um, whereas if you do not complete the orientation assignments, you might get counted as a no-show, and that will affect your financial aid if you have financial aid. But very quickly, um, from the home page, you can go to the orientation assignments, which are in week 1, okay? And you'll notice that this takes you to the module. Now, the module, especially in this first week, you can see that there are quite a few things that you might want to look at, including information about the book and how to register for MindTap. If you scroll down, you could look at the orientation assignments here, okay? But also there is a page, the orientation assignment overview page. And if you come here, well, then you can see them here as well. Now I'm going to start out with the easiest one, which is to choose your discussion topic. Okay. And how you're going to do that is you're going to go to people, and you're going to click on either project groups, or there might be a different tab. But in either case, you're going to click one of the tabs, and you're going to join or try to join one of the groups. Now, I also want to remind you that this is not a group project. This is just how you're going to choose your worksheet. And there's going to be, you have to choose multiple worksheets. And I'm going to show you here because you can see that there are several groups called Worksheet 1, Worksheet 2, and Worksheet 3. And what you're going to look for is to join one of the worksheets. Okay. If you see a lock, it means that assignment is locked. And if you can see a leave, it means that you already have registered to that worksheet. And if you don't want it anymore, well, you can click leave and choose a different worksheet. I also want to remind you that there should only be one person per worksheet. So if you click on something on a worksheet and it says 2, well, please leave that group and choose a worksheet that only has you in it. Once again, you're going to do that for multiple. So make sure that you look how many you have to choose. I have different classes. So some classes are 2 worksheets and some classes are 3 worksheets. So please make sure you check how many you need to choose. I'm going to go back to the orientation page. The other thing I want you to do is to print out your packet. And once again, that's simple enough. If you click on the link, you can download the packet straight from here, or you can go to the home page and click on packet, and you can download the packet straight from here as well. Okay. There is a short quiz that's called Start Strong, and that is basically just a reminder of how to register for MindTap and the things you have to do. And of course, if you just feel really unsure about those, remember once again that if I go to the orientation module, there are several pages that you can click on that will explain what to do for MindTap, and that includes a video and technical support, and of course here how to register for MindTap. So there are a few pieces of information for that. Now you'll see one that's called Bingo Card, but that one is actually due later in the semester, specifically next week. So you can skip that one for now. But you want to make sure that you get to the flip grid video. And for this one, uh, you will click on it. And you'll notice that there are some instructions. The instructions are simple enough. For the Flipgrid video, make sure you say your name, where you're from, what your major is, or what you plan for your major to be. And if you're not sure, you might want to say what you think you want to be when you grow up. Just make it fun. And then I want you to tell me what your favorite song of all time is. And then once you've said that, um, I want you to choose two or three of these prompts. And they're very simple. Where do you work? How can someone earn a gold star with you? If you have been born in a different period, which period would you have chosen? What's the worst class you've ever taken or taken recently, and why was it awful? Again, just choose two or three of them. Don't feel you have to talk for a long time in the video, but make sure you have a couple of things to say. Once you know what you want to talk about, go ahead and load the Flipgrid. Okay. I'm going to continue with Microsoft. Um, I suggest that you continue with whatever your Valencia email is, which I believe for everyone should be the Microsoft one, but you don't have to. Okay. Now, once it lets me in, it basically just tells me the directions once again, a shorter version of them. And I'm going to scroll down. It may ask you to allow to use the microphone and the camera of your device. And please go ahead and click on that, allow. It should give you the ability to just go ahead and record. Notice that you're only going to have about 5 minutes. Don't feel like you have to use all 5 minutes, but make sure that you don't go over because, of course, that will be too much. And here you see me, and it's already starting to record. And so once you're done and you've introduced yourself, just go ahead and click pause, click next. Here it'll give you the chance to see yourself, decide if you want to add more or re-record. I'm going to hit next one more time, and here it'll give me the chance to submit the assignment. Okay. Obviously not going to submit here because I want to not use this specific video as my introduction. But once you do, you should be able to see that from Canvas, and I should be able to see it from Canvas or from Flipgrid. Okay. And once again, make sure that you complete all of your orientation assignments on week 1. And please make sure you contact me if you run into any technical difficulties. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. And remember that the best way to contact me is directly through Canvas. I hope to hear from you soon.